Police disrupted peaceful demonstrations with tear gas and arrested several protesters in Nairobi's central business district. These actions drew widespread condemnation from civil society organizations, including the Kenyan Human Rights Commission, Amnesty Kenya, the Law Society of Kenya, the Human is My Alliance, and the End Femicide KE movement. They decried the arrests and violent police response as a direct attack on Kenya's democratic principles and the human rights of its citizens. The urgency of these demonstrations stems from a chilling report revealing that 97 femicide cases were recorded in the past 3 months, a rate of roughly 1 woman killed every day. This is compounded by the fact that at least 10 women were killed in January 2024 alone, showing a deepening crisis and a concerning pattern.
The first few days of December were rocked by scenes like these in Kenya's capital of Nairobi. Activists, mostly women, had assembled in the nation's central business district for a march, decrying the spate of violence against women and rise of female murders across the East African nation.
We just our lip gloss and water bottles. They are lodging tear gas canisters at us. We were not even armed. We were just trying to make sure that everybody is aware that this is a crisis, this is a pandemic that we need to fight against.
And I feel like not enough is being done to curb or stop femicide or even violence against women. But I do know that there are organizations and groups that are doing their best. And that's why we are here today, to make sure we are heard.
The reaction by the Kenyan police against peaceful protests and activists has been highly condemned world over. It was ironical that the female officers were at the forefront of arresting the protesters, in some cases even beating them. Yet the same force has had some of their officers being victims of femicide.
So far they are tear gassing us for saying end femicide, so I think they are speaking loud and clear. You cannot say you are part of the solution, and when you try to bring solutions to you, you try to sabotage us. There's no reason why you should send armed police against people with placards who are telling you as a government this is a problem that needs to be solved, and you're throwing tear gas at them. To what end? So the government is part of the problem, according to me.
The march follows calls from rights bodies for action over femicide in the country, with the Kenyan National Commission for Human Rights saying in November that 97 women had been murdered in the past 3 months. President William Ruto addressed Parliament on the reports, labeling gender-based violence tragic and unacceptable, and urging society to address the issue. Amnesty International and the Law Society of Kenya released a joint statement condemning the police's actions, saying it sent a chilling message to peaceful protesters.
To recognize femicide, that's the first thing, is to recognize that there is a problem, and to speak about it, to fight for women's rights, to be able to equip communities with enough resources so that women can have halfway houses when you're in an abusive relationship or in an abusive family or neighborhood, that you can have a halfway house to escape to. And if we don't have that...
Kenyan police have previously come under international scrutiny over their tough approach to demonstrations. Peaceful anti-government rallies earlier this year spiraled into violence, leaving at least 60 dead, according to rights groups. Africa Bureau, WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.